Hello, thanks for joining me for another video beer review. Then today we've got an interesting change up. So this is Chimay Dorée. I'm probably Dorée Chimay Gold Blonde 2022 edition from obviously Chimay Trappist. So an authentic Trappist brewery. From obviously Belgium, as you all know. I'm trying not to disturb the bottom of this because I've seen some floaties already since I've got the beer from the fridge, so we're going to be careful pouring this one out. So yeah, I've not had this one before, certainly in my untapped days, maybe years ago. So I thought I'd go ahead and pick it up, give it a try. It was reasonably priced as what I can remember. I think I purchased this one in like November of last year, 2022. So let's go ahead then and crack it open then. So this is kind of the lowest beer that that Chimay actually produce. So classed as a Patersbier, or a bit of carbonation coming up. Doesn't go crazy. There's a little bit of smoke on the kind of careful opening. Also known as, I'm trying to remember it now. There's a word in Dutch. Enkel or something like that. I don't know what it means, but I think this is classed basically as a Trappist lawnmower beer, or the monk's lawnmower beer, if you will. So, as with some of the beers I have, I've got some glassware for this. So I have to remember it's not got a... So we're going to pour this carefully. There is some floaties in this. I can see it already coming through the beer. But it is what it is. Try and generate a bit of a head then. I don't want all that gunk at the bottom into the beer, to be honest. Although you can have it if you want. There is going to be some floaties in this. There's some bigger chunks just starting to try and escape. So we've got about a finger's worth, half a finger of that in the bottom. So we're going to leave that for now. So beer in the glass, it's kind of a deep orange in colour. Blonde-esque. Wheaty looking beer. Not as in a wheat beer, of course, but you know, that sort of straw, sort of gentle carbonation running up through the beer. Bit of chill haze on the glass. You just about see it running through the middle there. So, quite an interesting one. So let's get the page up on Untapped. So, let's get a nose on it. Yeah. Kind of needed something like this. I had a few hazy beers earlier, and you know what? I need a bit of a change up. And this is perfect. Very perfumey. Very that Belgian-esque aromatics that you get. Perfumey. Almost like a honey kind of note to it. It reminds me of like wildflower meadow, and then you've got that slight kind of funk of Belgian yeast kind of mixing in with that, with a slight sweetness of honey, perfume. Smells really nice, and a style of, well, Belgian beers I haven't had too much of in recent months. So let's go ahead and give this a try. So cheers. Oh, I'm looking forward to this. I like keeping Belgian beers just on the edge. It's like anything, you have them all the time, they get a bit and then you go back to a style, Belgian beers or whatever, and it's like, oh, this is just hitting the spot. And I should do it more often with other styles. Leave them alone a while, come back to them, enjoy them, rather than kind of like, eh. Because it just, as good as beers are, you don't generally have many bad beers these days. But when it's like any style, if you keep drinking them all the time, it just gets boring. Got to try and keep more styles of beers on the boil, like I do my Belgian beers. This is fantastic. Slightly herbal, maybe coriander, white pepper. Nice residualness on the palate. A little bit funky, but not overkill. You could drink quite a bit of this, and you'll be fine. I'm not entirely sure whether I should put all of this in the bottom. As I say, it is a bit, yeah, there's a lot of junk in the trunk. I'm actually going to leave it at that, to be honest with you. I'm not going to add that to it, but it would cloud up. You can, if you're in Belgium, get a side glass and you can pour that in and mix it in if you want, or not. Generally I do, but I'm a little bit more sympathetic to the old gut these days, so I'm going to leave it like this. Overall, fantastic. Just a joy. Nice, I say, there's a slight funkiness to it, but it's not bold or anything like that. You can see you've got that, I don't know if it's coriander seeds or whatever the deal is. As I say, a little bit of white pepper. There is that kind of floral kind of edge to it. Funny enough, I'm not actually picking up anything of that honey that I was on the aroma. It's more on the aroma. It's just strange. It's straight out of the fridge as well. So the beer will change as it warms up, of course. But yeah, they're saying that this is classed now widely available to consumers and is because originally it wasn't. It was kept back for the monks, basically for their what they call a lawnmower beer for the monks that make the other beers, basically. And now it's widely available. It says it's enjoyed as a refreshing dessert beer, which is interesting, isn't it? Because it's low ABV and alcohol content than the rest of the Chimay family ales, which I just said just now. So a nice one. It's not going to be one that's going to blow your socks off or anything like that. If you like the flavours of Belgian beers, but then it's a bit too strong, this has still got a hint of that. But obviously the lower ABV, as I say, it's 4.8% ABV on this one. Quite low in the bittering. Slightly sweet, nice well balanced beer. Got that Belgian funk, that Belgian goodness that you want. But just dialed back a bit. That's the word. Anyway, let me know if I've had this one before. This is Chimay's Blonde Dorée, or Gold Blonde from Chimay. So let us know if you've had this one before. This is the 2022 edition. There's a bit more information there on the back. The ABV, etc. 330ml bottle in there. Classic etched. And then the standard mark there. Difficult to show in this light, but you get the deal. So let me know if I've had this one before. Thank you for watching then. You'll take care, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.